Hey guys, Mysterious Man Toby, and this time I'm doing a an analysis of Sasuke Uchiha Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan, or EMS for short. Of course, I'm gonna choose suit. If they got a suit, we gotta suit up. We gotta do this professionally. I'm gonna be giving you a breakdown on what was changed and ultimately where he stands in the meta, just like my Minato analysis. So E.M.S Sasuke was a character that was introduced in Revolutions, and literally they tried nerfing him once before then. But it's funny because they nerfed him in that game. They nerfed like his range and his priority a little bit, but it was still good. And when he was ported over to Storm 4, he was still good in that he had outrageous range and speed in his combos. Now, the nerf to EMS Sasuke was just that his hitboxes are not as outrageous, meaning that like let's say I'm hitting from over here and you dash me, literally it would hit you every single time and then I can jump and I can cancel into an air combo, or if you go back too far I can dash, or in general I can just jump and then jump back, and guess what, I have the lead, you gotta approach me, and rinse repeat. It's now a very bad situation for you. In addition to that, of course, he's got his really good tilt. Well, I didn't choose a better jutsu, but he has a good jutsu selection. Grab is good, really good cancels. He has an infinite. His pressure is still pretty good in general. So, exactly what does this mean for him that his hitboxes were changed? Well, the thing about it is that if you guys haven't looked into the other top characters that were top before the patch, one thing that they had in common, one thing that separated in my opinion, pre-patch there was an S tier, and this comprised of all the characters that had phantom range, as the community has named it, or just ridiculous range in general. Meaning that like I could be right here and I could hit you, I could hit right here, and you could be standing from over there, and you might move a little bit and get hit. Well, it wasn't that ridiculous, but like right here, right around this range, if I hit and you were to move, it would hit you. So that's how ridiculous the range was with EMS Sasuke and a lot of other characters. But now that range has definitely been toned down, so now they are not as strong as they used to be. So what does that mean for him as a character? Well, I'll tell you one thing, while his range has been toned down, there are scenarios where you are attacking and you can dash EMS Sasuke and it will still hit the opponent, but it's just not as consistent and ridiculous as before. And furthermore, he still has good pressure. As you can see, he can still continue his neutral combo on guard, and it puts them in yellow, and with a dash, it puts it on red. So he still has really good pressure, and his air combo is still really good, and he still has probably the best tilt, if not one of the best tilts in the game. And then, of course, good jutsu selection, and overall, he's just really fast. So he retains everything else from before. It's just that his hitboxes have been toned down, and has been a trend with the other characters as well. So you'll play against EMS Sasuke hasn't really caught on in the meta as of yet, like, well, in rank at least. A lot of people aren't really using him as much simply because they don't get a lot of knowledge off of him as they do other characters. But he's still a fantastic character. You just can't go completely brain dead with him. And a lot of people in rank tend to gravitate towards what's brain dead. So he's still good, and he still has interesting range in that if you dash him, he can hit you back. But he's not completely autopilot like he was before, and that has a lot of people not really clinging to him yet. I still think he's a fantastic character. Honestly, he has everything he had before. It's just the absence of the ridiculous range, so you have to think a little bit more and be a little smarter with your decisions, because you can't just seek to mash, and that you can't just hope that mashing will work out anymore. So I think that honestly, as far as being a top tier, I am a little unsure of that. Maybe if maybe I gotta play him a little bit more, talk to some other people, things like that. He has a chance of being top tier, if not the highest of high tier, but he's definitely still a threat in rank. So if you play against one and he knows what he's doing, be careful, because it can be annoying. Outside of that, that's pretty much about it. This was my analysis on Sasuke E.M.S, and new patch. Said, hope you guys enjoyed. If you liked the video, leave a like. Of course, comment and leave your thoughts over the character, and subscribe for more. Thank you guys for watching. This is Mysterious Man Toby signing off.